Someone wrote a story about that?
I'd call
That's
it a note.
like, families choose where their sons are going to play, and that's the end of it. I mean, I have no saying that, but
You don't
we'll
think
talk
they-
about Arkansas. I'm not talking about it. I didn't even, they wrote a story about that. Oh my gosh. You guys, is this like a slow time?
We don't have any NBA teams.
There you go. We need one in Louisville.
Coach, with so many former Kentucky players coaching, what does that say about this program here?
You know what? You take great pride in it, and even again, I'm prideful of the guys that have played or worked for me that are now head coaches. So when you start talking Kentucky graduates, and you start talking the guys that played or worked with me, it's a pretty big number, and it's kind of neat. And that's what we should all be about. I mean, I want my staff to get those opportunities. Whether they're Tony Delk moves into a full-time assistant, or whether it's one of my full-times getting a head job, and you want all that kind of stuff to happen. So it's good stuff.
John, when you were at Memphis, you canceled their end of the series with Arkansas. What sort of?
I what?
You ended the series with Arkansas. They had played Memphis and Arkansas.
Oh, Memphis?
Yes, when you
I
were
thought
at
you went
Memphis.
Massachusetts.
No,
We
no,
played
no.
them, we were at Massachusetts too.
Do you expect any sort of hard feelings from the fans?
How long ago was that?
It was like 7-8 years ago.
Oh,
I think.
absolutely then.
Why did you do that?
Just we had enough SEC teams on there, and I wanted to play a national schedule. And I said, if the SEC wants us in their league, they should ask us to join their league. Why you all want to play us? Well, then put us in your league. So I canceled all. I would have canceled Tennessee too. And then they were given $2.5 million for football, and I decided that maybe we should just continue to play. Even though if I had my druthers, we wouldn't have played Tennessee either. So
Weren't you protecting your turf? I mean, the Memphis
No.
turf?
no, we were a national program. We didn't, the kids that we were supposed to get there, it was fine. We were a national program. I just wanted us to be national. And if you're playing all regional schools, you can't. How are you going to be national? Who's going to know about you in California and Florida and Texas? And we were national, and we had too many. We had 3 or 4 of them. I just said we can't do this. So it was no disrespect for anybody's program, and none of that. It's just that we needed to be national. So is that it?
What did you think of the Carmelo trade?
You know what? I just saw it on ESPN. I was trying to watch the tape and look over there and see it. I haven't seen enough who went where and who's got who. I saw Minnesota. They keep the big kid. Minnesota kept the
Yeah.
big kid, right?
Yeah.
He's really good. Kevin Love, really good. Ooh. We beat him at Memphis, but he's really good.
Cal, is there anybody you'd like to start a series with, nationally speaking?
We don't need any more. I mean, when we're in this thing where it's Michigan State, Kansas, and Duke every year, when we're North Carolina, Indiana, Louisville, a Big East challenge and an event, you you start saying, who else are we adding? I mean, this thing's hard enough. We're playing a tough schedule, and and then you got to go into the SEC, and you're in the East, playing Tennessee twice, Florida twice, Vandy twice, Georgia twice, South Carolina. What? We're not a whole league, and we'll play a bunch of these guys and a couple of these up here. We're playing them twice, and they're at the top of our league. So we got enough of that, and
Is it too much?
it seems this year it is. But
You're going to drop Tennessee?
I wish we could drop.
John, just getting back to the road trips, obviously the kids, I would have to think, understand now it's Super Bowl time when you go to Arkansas. So
You can't put that on them.
No, I understand. My question is, though, is it in their heads now more than
No,
just the thing?
no.
that-
And we
going on the
can't.
road, I mean.
I told you about free throw shooting. If your team's struggling with free throw shooting, you keep talking about it, you make it worse. We've played fairly well on the road, and we've given ourselves a chance to win every single game. You have one team in our league that's won 4 nail biters or 5, and we've lost 5 nail biters. They've won all 5, and we've lost all 5. And now it's like, okay, let's finish strong. Let's understand we're right there. We can beat anybody in our league, and we got to finish games off. But we've been up 18 and made it a 4 or 5 point game 3 different times. So us being up or being down 18, and then we're up 1 with the ball twice and lose. So, we just got to finish some games off, have it, a feel that we're fine, and I'm fine with my team. Said the same thing. They're trying. All right, let me get in here.